Hello survivors, welcome to another Soulstone survivor video. Today we are playing with the Cursed Captain. We are on max curse, max difficulty. We have a Dazed stacking build for you today. Since we did get the projectile builds fixed, we're going to be playing with our what's this build, the skill called Ghostly Burst over there, so you can actually see it, you know, doing damage already. There we go, a nice big one over there. We are playing with the Cursed Captain. I know a lot of people have been looking for builds for him, and I've kind of kept it off just because we have been waiting for this projectile fix for quite some time, and it definitely makes a big difference. It's using the egg shooter, which you can get from the event on the Frozen Wastelands. We will put a video to how to do that down in the description for you guys if you're looking to grab it if you haven't yet. And it also gets you a whole lot of other really cool skills, so it looks really cool and it should be very helpful. But we're going to grab the cast frequency there. Curse Shot is our first weapon. We're not actually looking for that. Storm of Arrows could be very good here, but not for this specific build. We want On Guard and Napalm Blast, both very good. And we should be able to get everything we need eventually. We got double slash over here, fantastic. We just need to grab ourselves the heart-rending strike, and that is the build. Oh no, sorry, we're not supposed to take double slash, but we'll take it for now until we get heart-rending strike. And we're also going to grab ourselves the egg shooter. I just completely forgot that. So this is going to give us form, exposed, fragility. It gives us pretty much everything in the build, and we should be very good to go from there. We just need to get the skill. There's egg shooter, fantastic. Projectile to thrust, we can go blast to projectile. Skill chains also always good to go for, so I'm just going to grab all of them, and we're going to look for damage upgrades to Ghostly Burst, of course, since that is the main DPS of our build. And egg shooter is going to be the main dazed damaging cause, or you know, skill applier of dazed. So as long as we have egg shooter, we're going to be applying a whack ton of dazed, and we then got the ghostly burst to deal damage based on the dazed stacked on enemies. So should work out pretty well, but we just got to keep going from there. Just looking for heart-rending strike. There we go. Heart-rending strike is from the other event. We use a lot of event skills, as you can see. We do actually want a lot of multicast chance and cooldown reduction on egg shooter, so we will look at getting cast frequency where applicable. We get aptitude to increase our critical damage. We do get a lot of critical strike chance from form as well from dazed. And we also take critical mastery, which does work with dazed as well, according to the developer. So we should be stacking that. Blast support for damage for everything that isn't blast. So that's going to increase the damage over there, which is great. Magnetic is fantastic. I'm not going to go defenses right now. We're not looking to go any further than what we are. So we grab that. Egg shooter doesn't need the damage. We can go area of effect though, which is pretty good there. Egg shooter's one objective is to just apply as many stacks of dazed as possible, so we don't need damage on it, we just need multicast and cast frequency, and that's going to help with it over there. And of course we're doing this on the hardest difficulty just to show you guys that the build does work on the difficulty itself, so you don't have to be like, oh no, but I can't even finish a high curse, hard difficulty. Where, as you can see, it's not really having any issues with that at all. So damage over there, health, area of effect on these guys is good again. Area of effect on those is fine. It's not really the greatest, but it's fine. We'll grab that, and that should be good. And now we just need to focus. We're going to focus this guy because he's closest to us. And you can just see melting bosses with the build. I love it. I love the fact that we're able to use so many different things on builds now. This gives us shattered as well as ammunition, as well as applying other additional negative effects if we were playing other effects. If we were playing like a bleed build, doom, poison, you can now use a weakening shot as well as napalm blast for the additional shattered and exposed in the build, and then also going to apply the negative effects because this was something that happened with this update where it wasn't working correctly with those skills, so they were not applying the negative effects correctly, and therefore we were actually losing out on a lot of damage because of it. But now that they fixed, we are in a much stronger position and we are able to use them efficiently, which is really, really cool. So you're probably going to see a lot of people using these in their main builds now. It might become more of a meta. It does give you shattered as well, so blast skills give you quite a lot of different upgrades. You get shattered, you get the ammunition, you get exposed from them. There's just a lot of utility coming from blast skills. So if you're not using blast skills, you really need to start using them, because they're going to help you a whack ton. All right, cast frequency there. We'll grab this as well, grab the relentless, and we should be in a good spot. We got to just make sure we attack the boss, and then when we use our ghostly burst, he should die. We didn't dodge that attack, which we should have. And you can actually stay behind walls when they're using their laser beam, if you didn't ever know that. Just stay away from there. Let's just start dead. It's multi-cast for projectiles. That's really, really good. We can go vicious strikes as well. Grab another magnetic, and we've only got 2 more boss fights to go. As long as we can stay within the corner and we can keep picking up the spirits for our ghosts, we should be pretty good. Our ghost crew, which is over here on this weapon, it's fragility. It's not really the greatest. I would actually prefer going with the demon hunter, just because he gets a lot of critical damage bonus with his ascension as well as damage. So I do prefer his ascension over the cursed captain's one. But there's no build to a specific character anymore unless you're using specific weapons to counteract having to use a skill for their artifact power. So the demon hunter's artifact power gives you a lot of shattered actually, so it is really, really good to use for that purpose. We're just not killing enough to get that. That was unfortunate. All right, multicast chance, more of that. We can go aptitude to prowess now to increase our damage. Great. Cast frequency, more cast frequency. I should have taken the upgrade going over there. And I do apologize, guys. I haven't really taken my time going over the upgrades that we're going for. You can follow through. The general consensus is cast frequency for egg shooter with multicast on it, as well as damage on the ghostly burst with cast frequency on everything if possible. So literally you want cast frequency. Where is this boss? Actually, it's over there. Sorry. So we want cast frequency on everything. You then want cast frequency and multicast to be focused on egg shoot if possible, because that's our main source of dazed stacking. So by getting as much dazed as possible, our ghostly burst is going to do as much damage as possible. And then we want as much multicast as well as much damage and cast frequency on ghostly burst as possible to increase the amount of damage output we have. Every other skill is just cast frequency and multicast, and then we also want as much skill chain as possible, because that's going to allow us to go from projectile to swing and allow us to use that skill more often, which is then going to buff our character in multiple different ways, and it just helps a whack ton. So definitely worth getting all these things. We did get a damage and a multicast upgrade over there, so that is beautiful. That is huge. Maybe even Divine Legacy might be worth getting. I did take armor piercing rounds, which gives us increased damage whenever we use up our ammunition stacks. So getting even more cast frequency there is going to help us additionally get more ammunition stacks. We do get them from the napalm blast and the weakening shot, so we do get quite a lot of it going. Nothing over there is good for us. Multicast on there, damage over there is better than the skill chain, so we will take that. And this should be a just over 7-minute run. Actually, we made it in under 7 minutes. Beautiful, a really strong little build, and it can take you quite high into Overlord as well, because you do get the bulwark, you do get the finesse, we do get the additional shattered as well. We've got the dazed, we've got the scaling skill, with Dazed and Aptitude, and you can see just how much damage they dealt. Really strong, fun build to play. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.